and services, but will also promote shared prosperity and inclusive growth across the region. Tanzania is no stranger to such aspirations, as it already links landlocked countries in Central Africa with the already undertaking internal consultations aiming at aligning this project with national priorities and other bilateral and regional commitments. In closing, allow me to reiterate Tanzania's commitment to regional integration and shared prosperity. We note the progress made on the development of the Lobito Corridor and commend the visionary leadership that has brought this initiative to life. And it is through such partnerships and innovations that Africa's Agenda 2063 will be realized. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. I'd like to
And now I want to hand it over to the President of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. He's going to beat President Putin. President Zelensky. I'm so focused on beating Putin, we got to worry about it. Anyway, Mr. President.
I'm better.
You are a hell of a lot better.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Thank you very much.
I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be Vice President, but I think she was not qualified to be President. So let's start there. We got to just remember who the hell we are. We're the United States of America.
Yeah. By the way, I'm proud to be, as I said, the first Vice President, first Black woman to serve with a Black president. I'm proud to be the first Black woman in the Supreme Court. There's just so much that we can do.
Listen, but guess what? They want to, the guy we're running against, what's his name? Donald Dump or Donald, whatever. What I'm going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America. I mean, billionaires in America. And what's happening? They're in a situation where they, in fact, pay 8.2% in taxes. If they just paid 24%, 25%, either one of those numbers, they'd raise $500 billion, I should say, in a 10-year period, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare.
Joe, you did such a great job. You answered every question. You knew all the facts. And let me ask the crowd, what did Trump do? Lie! Yes. So, Joe, I'm going to hand it over to you because we have such a great group of supporters here. So thank you all for coming.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. You've been here the whole time. I see it. I see that badge here.
Republic of Brazil, accompanied by the Director General of the International Labour Organization.
President Biden, can you hear me? You can? Yes, good. And so,
North Carolina announced its 100-day incentive, its $100 incentive today. Places that have offered the $100. That'd be really good. I'd go back and get vaccinated 3 times. But all kidding aside, offered the $100 to get vaccination, have seen an uptick of 25% on daily vaccination rates. I caught part of President Putin's press conference, and he talked about the need for us to be able to have some kind of modus operandi where we dealt with making sure the Arctic was, in fact, a free zone. So-called Great Recession. The president asked me to be in charge of managing that piece, then President Trump. Excuse me, Freudian slip. That was the last president. He caused, anyway, that was President Obama when I was vice president. There is some movement, and I don't want to maybe choose my words. There's some movement. There's been a response from the opposition, but yes, I'm sorry, from Hamas. At the meeting, if you don't have a game plan, he may have a game plan. He just hasn't shared it with me. But I tell you what, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed.
To what extent has Vladimir Putin been weakened by recent events? It's hard to tell, but he's clearly losing the war in Iraq. He's losing the war at home. And he is...
As you know, initially, the president of Mexico, Sisi, did not want to open up the gate to allow humanitarian material to get in. I talked to him. I convinced him to open the gate. He got shot down in New Guinea, and they never found the body because there were a lot of cannibals for real in that part of New Guinea. And increase economic growth. Folks, imagine what we can do next. 4 more years. Pause.
4 more years. 4 more years. Calls the erectionists who stormed Capitol Hill patriots. He says if reelected, he wants, quote, every one of them pardoned.
I'll give you another 2 inches. Thank you. All right, what am I doing now? Still my jersey? I want to know who the hell Nathan's haberdasher is. I like his dress, man, I tell you. Looking good, Nathan.